Okay, the second one up. Ooh, Carla Sorenson.
About that. I got a sore knee. My left knee is really sore, and I don't know why, because I've never even met Mark Giannano. I went through a bad time not long ago, and my friend James, who's also in this contest, vote for him as well. He was worried about me. He said, maybe you need to go talk to somebody about this, and said, it might help. So he recommended this thing called 2020 Jester of the Year Awards, and so here I am. So 3 years, 2 days, and 7 hours, my daughter went missing. And, well, I told you it was awful. So I adopted 2 girls. They're both from different mothers, and they came. I didn't name them. I just raised them. Their names were Heaven and Harmony. How sweet, isn't it? No. By 13 and 14, they should have really been named Millwoods and Northtown Center. I was thinking about this on the way here, actually. A good name for a girl would be Pregnant, because the conversation would go, "Hi, I'm John," and she'd say, "Hi, John, I'm pregnant," and then end of story. So in my infinite wisdom and panic, I thought it would be a good idea to start listening to the police scanner to see if I could hear her be found. And that wasn't a good idea either, but the first call that came in was an elderly lady. It was a home invasion, an elderly lady, and it was really sad. But they had a witness that saw the guy leaving on an adult-sized tricycle. And I think, when we hear those kinds of stories, and as a community, we all feel the same thing, and that is, where can I get me an adult-sized tricycle? The second call that came in was really a highly intoxicated guy who was insisting his birth date was the letter H. Where's James right now? I think it was him. My daughter was a firecracker from the start. She had she was adopted. She had fetal alcohol syndrome. If you don't know what that is if a mother drinks while she's pregnant, baby can get holes in the brains, and both my daughters had fetal alcohol. And synapses don't click terribly well. One time we were in the mall and a gentleman asked her, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And she said, "A terrorist." And I had a small heart attack, and I said, "What do you mean?" And she says, "You know, Mom, the guy that takes our tickets at the movie theater and tears them." And I was like, "Oh, God." Thank you. She wasn't strong in school, obviously. She tried to hide her report card, and I found it, and she had clearly tried to change a D- into a D+. So I sat her down and said, "Jesus Christ, kid, have some respect for yourself." And I taught her how to turn it into a B. Got a little tricky when the girls started asking where babies came from, because they're adopted and I have no fucking clue. So I Googled it. Turns out it's pretty gross. Not for me. No. My husband's here tonight. I like to get him involved every time I do this because people laugh at him. But honestly, I wouldn't be here without him tonight because I don't drive. But he's been a good support to us and to me for sure. He's not terribly romantic. He tries. Last month, of course, Valentine's Day, I said I'd really like to get flowers on the 14th. And he said, well, you better die. Hope you die on the 13th. Since losing our daughter, we've become more philanthropic and we do a lot of good things because she's out there and hopefully, people are taking care of her. So I had a big bag of clothes I was going to donate, and Mel said, oh, it's too much work, just throw it away. And I said, no, Mel, there's women out there who are cold and they don't have anything and they're starving. And Mel said, nobody that's going to fit into your clothes is starving. Thank you very much.